Alright, so welcome back to KwingsLetsPlays and more Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And we're on another ice planet, which is not Zepho, which I'm kind of thrilled about, but...
Yeah, I thought we were going back to a planet we were originally going to, but I guess not.
Yeah, all new planet.
May the Force be with you, Cal.
Thank you.
Anything could happen here, but I'm ready.
I know you are, Cal. But also know that no matter what happens, good or bad, there will always be another challenge to overcome.
Is that supposed to uplift me?
It's supposed to remind you that you're doing everything you can, and that failure is not your fault. Only giving up. We'll talk later.
Oh,
That's
okay.
kind of different than what Yoda usually says, which is do or do not, there is no try. She just said it's okay to fail, and it's not your fault. You just can't give up. She's
Jedi participation ribbons!
yeah, but she's so much more encouraging than Yoda. If only Luke had that kind of teacher instead of
I don't
what
know.
he got.
I think him having Obi-Wan
It's the Jedi Temple.
and Yoda was a good thing.
Really?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember. Every Jedi comes here as a kid. Or they did. When there were Jedi.
Wait, really? I've never heard of this planet.
Every Jedi comes here when they are a KID? What?
When they were a youngling, apparently, yeah, they came to this frozen wasteland.
Yeah, I have to say, I really like Seer's voice. It sounds really good. Like, I feel like the voice actress who does her voice is actually pretty good.
I like her as a Jedi, and I like how they're actually expanding on the whole Order 66 thing, because there were Jedis that survived the Purge.
I know!
Mostly Padawans, but...
But yeah, the fact that there might have been a few, like, older people that did is pretty awesome. I mean, it adds more depth to the story overall.
Ooh,
Looks
I
like a
like
way
this.
through over there. Now be careful with the ice.
It's some cliff.
Reminds me of like a Mr. Freeze or a Batman score. I like this.
Oh yeah, the music is really great right now.
Oh, I think we could go through here. Might be a tight fit though, so it's a good thing Cal isn't like 300 pounds.
I'm so glad that Star Wars could live on in games where, I don't know, it just makes me... The whole universe expands so much with the books, the games, everything, like, more than probably George Lucas would have ever imagined it would have been.
Well, George Lucas, I mean, he was very content to make his billions in the 80s, and when people wanted to do more Star Wars stuff, he said no. But he found other ways of expanding Star Wars. He tried, like, animated series, he did, like, tons of, like, toys and merchandise.
He really made billions on it?
Oh, yeah.
So, I have a question. If he didn't feel like ever making another movie again, he wouldn't have to? Because he could just keep living on... Do you know something weird about rich people?
Star
that
Wars
I heard?
royalties. He had a whole ranch called the Skywalker Ranch.
Well, not only can they live off royalties, but you can put all your billions of dollars in the bank, and then they will send you a check of the interest of that, like, what'll be thousands of dollars.
Oh my gosh.
And then you can just live off the interest, and you never have to earn another penny in your entire life.
Wow.
It's true.
Maybe we should try for the lotto. I don't know.
Everyone's trying for the lotto, like that. That's what I'm saying, like, if you win that's the whole point. If you win the lottery, that's why all these, like, rich people can have the money in their family for generations. They can pay all their bills and buy their fancy cars with just the interest that the bank gives them from their money.
That's insane.
It is insane.
So,
They
apparently,
literally don't have to work.
apparently this planet here is more or less a place that the Jedis came to do their training, probably Padawans. Now, there were planets that Luke Skywalker as Grand Master visited to try to rebuild the Jedi Order, but I don't remember this planet being one of them. In fact, this might be a new planet that they've added for the Disney Star Wars canon.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Luke did travel the galaxy trying to put together the Jedi Order again, which you saw in the Star Wars Battlefront game, which is Disney canon.
Well, I'm just gonna say right now, maybe he didn't make billions because maybe his company made billions and then he had all those business expenses. He had to pay everybody.
George Lucas was really smart. He did Lucasfilm, which was a film company that did Indiana Jones, all that other stuff with Steven Spielberg. He also created LucasArts, a sound company as well as a video game company. So he was busy making video games in the 90s and doing all kinds of experimental technology.
Oh, I know something about this. His sound company, THX or whatever, that he originally made for doing the sound effects and stuff. The company, he made it because there was no sound effects companies good enough that could do sound effects for like a space opera.
Oh, whoops.
Hell!
Sorry about that. Oh.
All right,
what's this?
Let's continue with the game. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
The Great Jedi meditated here. He returned at points throughout his life to contemplate his many adventures and trials.
Okay.
So a Jedi was here? Okay.
A Jedi was here and made a little thing. Yeah, so what I remember from like all the interviews I watched with George Lucas and stuff was that he could not find a company that would actually be able to make the sound effects for his movie like good enough, so he had to make his own company for sound effects. That's what I remember about it. I could be wrong. It was a long time ago I watched those interviews.
Not much to see, is there?
But
I should head back down. My face is going numb.
My face is going numb too, Cal.
Yeah, you're right. Like THX, he made that company, and that somehow turned into like his Star Wars like. But I thought he eventually sold that company that made the sound effects.
I don't know. I mean, he sold a lot of companies.
But he made THX originally, and then that company actually made sound effects for other people. But like that was based on his another sci-fi story that he had written. I actually read a George Lucas book, not about Star Wars when I was younger, about dragons and some kind of medieval thing. He would like write all kinds of stars, like fantasy things.
Stories?
Yeah, he just liked writing like, yeah, sci-fi or fantasy.
Okay, now where to next? Can't really see with all the snow. Oh, looks like there's something over here. Yeah, he didn't want to do Star Wars anymore, though, so he found other business opportunities. And Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill, was very interested in the Star Wars canon, and that's why he invested into the books.
Oh, interesting.
And he, you know, helped out with some of that stuff.
And read them, too.
Yep. Oh, that looks like... Is that? Oh, this puzzle again. Okay. There we go. Piece of cake.
I mean, do you think that Mark Hamill is content with, like, being known for being Luke Skywalker and then being, like, the Joker, and that's, like, it? Or, like, I guess he does a lot of other things, too, but I mean, those are his two big things.
The warmth is nice.
Scan. Did you just scan my head?
I guess. He kind of scanned the back of your head. I mean, do you think that Mark Hamill was happy doing, like, he really enjoyed being Luke Skywalker and doing all the voices for the books and everything? Like, it's like his dream job, being like a hero, a sci-fi hero, kind of?
He enjoyed it in the 90s. He's not really thrilled with what happened when he came back for Disney. There were a lot of missed opportunities he wanted, like, you know, doing a movie with Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and Billy D. Williams, and the original Star Wars gang. He still says it was a missed opportunity that they all didn't get together. And
That's huge.
Also, Harrison Ford came back to film a cameo with Luke Skywalker in the third movie, and they cut it.
Oh, wow.
Master Yoda melted that door to let us into the caves.
If I could...
With the Force. With that crystal. The light passed through it and carried its warmth. I bet we can do it too.
Wait, what?
I feel like if George Lucas could do it all over again...
You want to know what's funny, though? I mean, I don't really care about Disney Star Wars, but George Lucas was actually brought in to finish writing the third movie because there was so many tests that they did with the film, and all the test audiences hated the third act that Kennedy came up with, and J.J. Abrams and stuff like that. So he was brought in to finish, or not finish, but repair Star Wars. So we don't know what type of ending we're gonna see, but it will be the George Lucas ending. Hopefully he brings Luke back, or he does something else. Here's
my thing when I stopped, like, what really made me question George Lucas's sanity was when he brought Jar Jar Binks in. Then I was like, what? And I feel like that's when he lost control of his own franchise, because it was like, why would you do this?
Well, he said...
Nobody likes this character. Like, it's so annoying. Like, I have no problem with the person that voiced Jar Jar Binks. Like, he was just doing his job. But, like, And, like, I have no problem with the person who animated Jar Jar Binks. Like, they made an interesting character. But the way they wrote the character, where he was just annoying and said, Misa this, it was just so stupid. Yeah. Like, I don't... Why? What were you gonna say? I'm sorry. It just doesn't... It dumbed down... It used to be a For Everyone franchise and movie series. And then when they added Jar Jar Binks in... They made it just for KIDS, just for younglings. That's the impression I got out of Star Wars 1, 2, and 3, was it was for younglings. Whereas the original Star Wars was for everyone. And I did not understand why they would dumb down the story like that. But, like,
that's wrong.
It's not like I don't like every Star Wars film that isn't the originals, because I did like aspects of the 1, 2, and 3, such as the lightsaber fighting was tremendously, like, they didn't have anything like that. When you look at the original Star Wars movies and you look at their stupid lightsaber fighting, it doesn't look anything.
But the thing is, even though Star Wars was based on, like, Eastern mythology and stuff like that, kind of like yin and yang, the original movie was not supposed to be what people thought it was. It was supposed to be like clashing of two knights.
Yeah.
So the sword fighting was actually done in the style of like, sword fighting between knights.
Like you have a huge, like,
that's why Luke was called a Jedi Knight.
That's why you have it's this huge. So that's what I felt like the original Star Wars, like 4, 5, and 6 episodes. Their lightsabers it was given the impression that their lightsabers were extremely heavy. That you would have to hold it generally with 2 hands and swing it around, like, it was hard to swing around, like, it was seriously heavy.
Well, Luke and the actor who played Vader, like the body actor, they had to practice with, like, really big broadswords.
Yeah, like, so why would they change it then and make people able to swing it around like it's some kind of, like, fencing?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like a fencing thing. It was like they later turned it into like a martial arts type thing.
Oh.
Ah, now we're getting somewhere. Okay.
Where are we getting? We're getting somewhere?
It's a puzzle of some sort. Whoa, 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 whoa.
But okay, this was what I was gonna say before, though. If I was George Lucas and I could do it all over again, I really think that I'm correct on this because I'm a crazy Star Wars fan. I think that if I asked George Lucas, I think he would agree with me. If he could do it all over again, knowing everything that happened with Star Wars, how he didn't originally want to continue it, but then he had to, and then okay.
I need to get back to the window so I can let the light in. You're right. The other ice wall's in the way.
Other ice wall's in the way. Other ice wall. In this? Okay, go back on your
I was just saying, like, knowing everything that happened and how he didn't originally want to continue it, but then he was forced to, but then at that point, you know, some of the actors and actresses had passed away, whatever. He couldn't really finish it the way he wanted to. I think he would have gone 4, 5, 6, and then he would have gone 7, 8, 9 to finish it off with those people continuing the story with Lando, with Han, with Wedge, Luke, Leia.
The thing is,
and then he would have gone back and done the prequels after that.
He said he never was going to do it again, though. Like, and he never did do the original trilogy characters again. He gave the license rights to, I guess it was Lucasfilm or something else, to be able to continue doing Star Wars stuff. And they took the book in, you know, very interesting directions. Dang it, really?
Yeah, but I mean, knowing everything that happened, I really think he would have known, like, well, I don't want to do this, but if I don't do this, somebody else is going to take the reins and do it even worse than me, so I better just do this. That's what I think he would have done. I would have.
Ever the optimist. What am I doing wrong here? How do we get that to melt the ice? Because we need to... You see how there's like different ice things around? We need to move that in the way of the ice. But how can you do that when it's... Oh! 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 Oh!
Ow. R.I.P. headphone users.
Oh. That didn't work.
There you go.
Maybe it would work? Where's this gonna go now? Could it be that simple? No. Can't. Alright, so then where to now, mister? That's what I'm supposed to do, unless... Yeah, no, that's not it. Do you see, like, another one of those, I hate puzzles.
The thing is, I really did like Rogue One, though.
Rogue One was good.
You never saw it. I don't remember you ever seeing it.
I've seen it on Amazon Prime.
Oh my gosh, I wanted to see it so many times with you. You said you don't want to see it.
Well, sometimes when I get really bored and there was, like, you know, I'm editing or something. Gives me something to do. Just watch a movie. What did I do wrong here? Yeah, I'm not a very patient person. Sorry about that.
Oh, I just can't believe that you've seen all these movies without me.
I've seen a lot of movies without you.
But I asked you to come with me to see them, and then
Yeah,
you don't want to see
I don't like seeing movies in theaters.
But you can have popcorn and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you get to see it when everybody else is seeing it, so that you can talk about it with them.
Maybe.
Otherwise you see it 5 years later and then you're like, oh, I finally understand.
Aha! There we go. Let there be light.
Wait,
Really?
but how
How's that not breaking?
you have to bring it in line with the... You have to bring it in line with that.
Let's bring it in line.
With the light.
I am bringing it in line with the light.
What are you supposed to break?
I don't know. Ice?
Well, you have to figure out what angle you want to... What are you trying to aim at?
I don't know.
Alright, do you want me to try it, or...
I mean, there's only a couple places you can even bring this light.
I mean, there's something that needs to be melted over there, that door. Are you trying to melt some ice?
I don't even know what that is over there. That's a door?
Looks like it to me. I mean, it's covered over with ice.
Not anymore.
No, over there.
I don't think I can reach over there. See how it's not moving? I'm gonna try to go over there, though. Ooh. And... alley-oop. So you're saying that there was... Oh. There's another one of those things. Okay. Well, let's go up this way then. There we go. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be a lot of puzzle stuff, so this isn't going to be a super speedy episode, guys. We have to repair our lightsaber. So, it looks like we're right next to this thing now.
Well, at least we're not sitting here chopping wood for like 20 minutes.
Ha ha ha! Kind of like chopping wood. No, I don't. Okay.
Oh, I guess you're gonna have to move that crystal in the middle vortex between all those. See how it's off center.
I have to move the... How am I going to move the crystal?
The crystal's not in the center of that.
But how do I move it in the center?
I don't know, you were moving it before.
Not very well.
By pulling that rope it's on. Also looks like there's a... You have to... There you go, now you're in the center of it.
Yeah, but it's not going to stay here because I'm the one holding this up.
I don't know. I mean, obviously the game has something it wants you to do.
Well, obviously.
I'm just trying to help you.
I know you are. Okay. Try this again. And let's put it here. Because this is the only place it can go. What? Don't shrug your shoulders. It's the only place it can go.
No, I'm just... What are you talking about? I'm just trying to figure out what to do.
Oh, okay.
What?
That's kind of in the middle. Well, let's see if this works. Back over this way. This really feels like an Indiana Jones or Tomb Raider game, though. Because of, like, all the puzzles. In my Star Wars games, I just want to hack and slash stuff. I don't want to think. Dang it. See, there's no way for it to be sitting there.
I feel like however you had it before with the beams crossing, There's also a weird lever downstairs. If you look below, there's that one thing. It looks like you can jump on a lever and like heave something up.
All the way downstairs?
There, see that? See that little circle at the bottom? That looks like something you can jump on.
Yeah, I'll show you what that is. That's a force thing. This is a lever. Watch.
No, like, it looks like you can jump on the bottom.
No, you can't jump on the bottom, honey. That's just a thing that you can turn it with. See?
Oh.
It's just a gear.
Okay. I thought that was like a jumping pad or something.
No. No, it's not a jumping pad. No. No, it's just a lever. It's like... Okay, we're gonna...
Well, I mean, obviously everyone knows Jar Jar Binks wasn't my least favorite character, but...
they definitely did it on purpose to make him...
I do feel like... If I was pressed... Like, if I was pressed to tell the truth, yeah, it was probably the worst. Just can't understand. I feel like Jar Jar Binks was put in there for the younglings watching the movie.
Oh, of course.
And I felt like there was no character like that in the original Star Wars. There was no ridiculous character. Like, there didn't need to be. Just like when, like, we were just watching a video on the animated series, and, like, a review of it, and I really liked the person that was talking about it because, like, they were saying, like, it didn't bother kids back then to have a show that was dark and have some kind of, like, disturbing themes and stuff dealing with reality. Like, that was what it was like in, like, the 90s and stuff. Like, you didn't need to dumb down things for younglings back then.
Nope.
That's what I don't understand. Why would they dumb down Star Wars and add that Jar Jar guy in it? Doesn't make any sense.
It's still not working. And there's no way for me to grab that because it's down there. My gosh. Alright, we have to be looking at this at a different angle. Okay, so all the doors of light are shut, right?
I don't know. I honestly have no idea what to do. I'm sorry, I'm not the better help. I don't know. Doors of light. I don't even know what that means.
Oops. Oh,
Trying to be fancy there, Cal.
No, I wasn't trying to be fancy. It was just...
For me, I was just trying to talk about everything but what I was thinking about, which was... We were watching Teen Titans Go before we started this.
It was pretty funny, but it was weird.
Yeah, I'm finding it odd that, like, Batman is there. I mean, I do like the Bee character, she's cute, but Batman being in Teen Titans Go is weird.
Yeah, Bumblebee is her name.
Oh, okay.
She was in the Titans in the 80s, so let's try this.
Will she be like a new character, or is she gonna be like a guest character? Kind of like Aqualad or whatever?
I don't know. They're actually on their 6th season, so we just bought the season 5 on Amazon.
I've been trying not to talk about it because people don't like it when we talk about Teen Titans Go, but I really found the participation ribbon episode hilarious because, like, I just feel like I feel like the people writing the show are so like our generation because...
Oh, totally.
Because, like, this generation has so many participation ribbons. It's like, I don't understand, like, when I used to get a participation ribbon as a youngling, like, if everybody else got one, like, all the other younglings would be like, oh yeah, look at my participation ribbon or participation trophy. And I remember coming home and being like, well, everybody got one of these, so...
Okay, I'm gonna cut you off right there. I think that this now is level with that giant ice waterfall. I don't know, though. I'm hoping this works, but we'll find out.
I mean...
Ah!
Oh, what? What just happened? I knew you had to melt that! That's what I said before!
Right, but we didn't have that thing in line. We still had to move it in line with it.
I didn't know how to, but I said... That's what I kept pointing at, and you didn't Did you even see what I was pointing at?
Vaguely.
I was showing you right there.
Alright, so we did it.
You should listen to me more.
Yes, it does. Alright, so, like I said, we're gonna try to get, there's some cool force upgrades, like a nice little evasion skill, but it's 2 points.
That's what's frustrating, is I can talk till I'm blue in the face, but you won't hear what I'm saying at all. Unless I leave and I go up to the screen and point, and then you feel like that's like wrong if I do that. Otherwise, how can you see when I'm pointing? It just looks like I'm pointing in the air.
Did you just say you didn't? That didn't even sound like screen. I don't even know what that was. All right.
Pretty sure I said screen.
We're gonna have to swim underwater now.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
There's
underwater volcanoes. I think.
You know how frustrating it is to try to explain to somebody like where to go when they're moving their camera all over the place, like frantically. It's like, oh, sorry, Shadow.
Wow.
It's kind of impossible for me to show you unless I had the controller myself, but you don't want to give it to me, so what am I supposed to do?
It's a one-player game, so I mean...
Right, but how am I supposed to help you if I don't have the controller?
That's a good point. Alright, I think this is where we need to go. So, making progress, finally.
From those cracks underwater, but it's freezing up here.
Crystal Caves.
It's calling to me. We must be close.
What's calling to
Any
you?
paper crystal. It chooses you.
Snickers?
Yeah, kind of like you.
Oh, we're looking for a lightsaber crystal. That's what's going on. Special crystals that are tied to the Force. How you make lightsaber.
Ah.
I think.
Just a little shake. It'll be okay.
Wait, what?
Let's hope it holds.
Oh!
I think we jumped the wrong place.
Yeah, I see it now. Hope it holds. There we go. This isn't so bad. As long as there's no monsters for us to fight.
Great, Luke. Thanks for saying that.
What, you think I jinxed us? A little bit?
I don't know.
I suppose anything's possible.
Well, I don't actually... Never mind. Yeah, sure. Maybe
Oops. Okay, that could have been bad. Oh! Never mind. I'm gonna feel that one.
Whoa!
Come on.
One.
That could have been really bad.
The wall
Call's
was
getting stronger. Let's hurry.
What call is getting stronger? The call of the crystal, or like the Force? I don't know. Now I wonder if he's gonna be tested like most Jedi. Like we have to fight like a, you know, apparition.
We've been tested like this whole time, though. Like.
Dang it. I'm open to ideas. Nothing to swing on.
Why is it I always have to come up with the ideas? I thought I was just watching you play this game. Oh, I don't know.
Let's go this way. Run, Cal, run.
It's them.
Oh, come on!
Alright, from now on, every really difficult, hard game that you play, or whatever, or I'm gonna play it all the way through before we record together so we have more ideas.
Haha.
I don't know, it's so- you realize I'm not very good at this kind of games. You're making me feel- you're showing my noobness as you're exposing me.
Did I get him?
We've got a problem. There are probe droids in the caverns.
There's no way they could have put a tracker on us. But I would have said the same about Trilla hijacking your comm. Grease and I will search the Mantis.
Thanks. I'll be back as soon as I've got my crystal.
You're vulnerable out there. Don't take any unnecessary risks.
Yeah, because he doesn't have a lightsaber, so he's vulnerable.
Here I am sounding pretty cool, going, yeah, and like acting like I know what I'm doing, and then you ask me, do you have any ideas? And it's like,
Let's take a look.
you're not supposed to actually ask me how to do this. I have no idea what I'm doing. You're making me feel so bad about myself.
Sorry.
It's fine. I just get a little triggered. Like I'm like, look, you know, I don't know what I'm doing.
Alright, that was pretty cool. Because, you know.
Yeah.
I was actually learning how to say cool in Japanese, but I haven't quite figured it out yet.
That was pretty traversal. I can never forget that one person reviewed the game. I won't talk about what it is, because you guys... It was like a super popular game, but these people were reviewing it, and somebody said, I can
see it shining.
We're almost there. I
can go across the town traversally. It was like, what? I'm pretty sure that's not even a word. It was just weird. It was like the way they were describing it was like, the way that this town is set up is pretty traversal. It's like, what? I don't think that you can use that word in that context. I'm just gonna start throwing in Italian words that I know from singing opera stuff.
Sugoi.
Like, this is, you know... I don't know.
Oh, come on, BD. Can't you, like, slice these in half? This is where we're supposed to go. It's over this way. Great. See, we're so close to it. Oh. Oh, I think we have to go in the water. Ugh. Huh? Hypothermia, here we come. 'Cause, I mean, this is...
Yeah, probably wouldn't be the
smartest thing to...
Well, fun facts about swimming through frozen water. Best thing to do once you get out on land is you should get all your wet clothes off and put dry clothes on immediately. And then you're gonna need to be by a fire and warm yourself up immediately, or you can be in real trouble. But I don't think Cal's gonna do that. Hopefully he can just use his Jedi powers, but in reality, wearing the wet clothes in the frozen air would possibly give him hypothermia, and he-
Wait, use his Jedi powers as like, what? One of those hot air machines?
Yeah, like the clothes that dry themselves from Back to the Future. In the future one.
Yeah, where are those clothes? It's 2018, past 2018. That stuff never happened. Self-drying clothes.
That would have been great. Yeah. Can you imagine how many lives that would save, self-drying clothes? Like, awesome.
Quite a few.
But also, it would just like, you know, it would just be way better if you're stuck in the rain. You don't have to sit there and...
Whoa!
BD, don't come any closer. BD!
Worst day ever.
Oh, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, though. We're okay.
But you lost BD.
He'll meet up with us again.
How will he find you? His little homing beacon?
I don't know. Uh-oh.
But yeah, I mean,
feel like we're going into a force stream. Or we just drowned. We drowned! It's over!
You drowned.
Game over.
Great. Well, that was fun. Let's move on to the next game. Oh, never mind.
Trust me.
I would not take that hand. That's weird. There's nobody there.
Inner child. You've been in the water too long, Cal. So our force crystal saved our lives?
I guess so.
Hypothermia setting in.
Oh yeah. We don't even have any dry clothes or a fire. Or a blanket.
Maybe the crystal will make us super warm.
I hope so. Just the tip of it?
Dope!
Why did it break?
It's a sign.
No! Yeah!
Why did it randomly break? That's so weird.
It's over. He failed.
Maybe Jar Jar Binks will come help us.
Time to go to the black
Failure's
market.
not the end, my friend. time's come. This may be the last you see of me. I can sense the doom of the Jedi Order is upon us. No! Failure is not the end. It is a necessary part of the path. Hope will always survive in those who continue to fight. Like you, BD-1. I believe you will find someone just as brave and persistent as you have been. And you will help them, as you have helped me.
Oh, it was his robot.
But your memory will be completely lost. Are you sure you want to do this?
Just gonna put a Jedi crystal inside of him.
The Jedi crystal is inside
Beginning total memory
BD.
encryption. Only with a trusted connection will your memories be restored. I believe in you, as I always have.
Another Jedi with the
And
only
I
friend they
believe in
have.
whom you choose to replace me.
Droids make great pets.
Goodbye, old friend.
Hmm. What happened to him?
Your memories. You risked them for me. Yeah, I believe in you too, buddy. Yeah, you're right. There's still a chance. There's always a chance.
Wait, maybe there's another crystal around here, though.
Really?
Well, why wouldn't there be? I mean, there was one growing there. I don't really understand why there wouldn't be more. There's all kinds of stalactites and stalagmites hanging around. I don't understand why there wouldn't be more crystals. Wait, you have to
Oh, we
choose-
can make a purple one.
Let's do it. You're gonna go for it, aren't you? Let's do it. But how? I thought it needs a whole crystal.
We'll find out.
Wait, you're gonna make this when you're freezing cold?
Hopefully this isn't going to be a minigame.
Oh, I hope you can get to a hospital soon. Maybe it's just a really cool cutscene. Whoa!
Dual wielding!
Wait, he's Kirito? What? Man! Oh my gosh! Like, even since I saw Darth Maul, I was like, wouldn't it be cool if he could split his lightsaber into two? Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
He literally has the Nintendo Switch lightsaber right there because it's like 2 in 1. You can have it
Oh
on.
my
You can
gosh.
have it portable, or you can have it together and make it a huge lightsaber.
That is...
It's too bad that no one knows about Cal in the cinematic universe because he is one bad mamma jamma right now. Like, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that is so epic.
Wow.
Oh, I mean, that makes sense.
Nice choice for the purple, Luke. I didn't think you would be so bold as to pick purple. I thought
K-Wing colors.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like Samuel L. Jackson is giving your character a thumbs up right now. Like, nice choice with the purple.
I know, right?
That's the first thing I thought. I was like, oh my gosh.
It's pretty epic. Alright, so anyway, guys and gals, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Join us next time as we escape the Ice Realm with our purple lightsaber. Oh, yes!
Yay!
And we'll see you guys with more Star Wars. Stay tuned later today for more Shenmue and possibly something else. You never know on Kwings Let's Plays. God bless and happy gaming. Thanks so much for watching. And consider hitting up our Patreon to help support us into the new year. Bye-bye!
See ya!